Hey Deckers, Forever Skies hits Steam tomorrow, June the 22nd. Huge thanks to Far From Home for providing a Steam key and early access so we could test this out on the Steam Deck. As you can see, it is extremely graphical. There is a lot to this game, but we can run it on the Steam Deck at 30 frames per second with a few dips here and there. Although it is extremely worth it, and this game is extremely addictive, so be warned. If we look at the settings that we're running here, then the best settings that we could get out of this, unfortunately, is the lowest that you can set, with the frame limit in game of 30 frames per second, as well as on the Steam Deck 30 limit at 60 Hz. Will get you a pretty stable 30 frames per second all of the time through the game. Now the battery drain still remains around the 20 watt mark, so you are only going to get around an hour and a half on this one. And this is a fairly chill survival style game with lots and lots of build elements. You have to make all of your equipment. There's even some voxel style building elements to making upgrades to your ship. You have all the survival elements of having to filter your own fresh drinking water, as well as fishing for items in this vast openness. You can see that my ship has got some minor autopilot abilities, but you do have to watch out because it only locks the speed, so you can quite easily run into things. Death fortunately is not permanent, as it is quite easy, especially if you're out in the open farming materials, to just accidentally fall off your ship, so be warned. But fortunately you can just respawn and carry on. I spent a couple of hours in this game, really getting to know the mechanics and getting used to things. So far I haven't come across any other players or monsters that will kill you just yet. However, it is hinting at it as you do start to build weapons a little bit later on in the game. Tons of elements to increase the size of your ship, waypoints to go and investigate for unlocking new items for you to build, all while trying to stay alive. Overall, this does play fantastically on the Steam Deck at 30 frames per second, pretty much solid. It does have some big dips here and there though when you're entering new areas, and when you build some new items it also does spike down a bit as well, so just be aware of that. However, it does work perfectly fine on the Steam Deck out of the box. I'll leave you with a bit more of the gameplay here without me talking, so you can get a better feel for the gameplay and performance, and if you want to pick this one up, check out the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.